Grab your citizen science hat during your visit to Tobago and join your tour guide for a unique and unforgettable experience. Linking education and exploration with science, Forest Check is your chance to collect valuable ecological data as part of a long-term environmental monitoring program that will help to paint a picture of how climate change is affecting the species of the Main Ridge Forest Reserve.
Forest Check has undertaken to promote attractions of Tobago, and it is my opinion that what they've endeavored to do is very worthy, and therefore I want to encourage visitors to our lovely island of Tobago, beautiful island of Tobago, to participate.
How does this data help us understand the impact of climate change on the ecology of the Main Ridge Forest Reserve?
Well, what is happening? The species, like birds, they are nesting. The nesting season is changing. Some of them who should be nesting later in the dry season, some of them are nesting earlier.
So one of these species that you've mentioned is the immortal. Just tell me a little bit more about how that helps you interpret seasonal change in Tobago.
Right. The immortal normally bloom is a sign of us knowing the dry season is about approaching. It's a sign that the dry season is coming, because they are the ones that they were really planted for farmers to shade cocoa from excessive sunlight. And they always bloom when cocoa is about to start harvesting. Cocoa always harvests in the dry season. So anytime between December, January, February, that's when cocoa being harvested. And sometimes we have immortal start blooming in January instead of being in November, December. Sometimes we have it in November, December. So you will know when the dry season is coming when you see the start of the immortal blooming.
Now this forest in Tobago, it is considered the oldest protected rainforest in the Western Hemisphere. It was established in 1776, the same year as the American independence. You want to know what you have in the forest, and the Forest Check will definitely tell us what we have, what is feeding on what, and it gives us the population as well. So it's a very good thing.
So what bird species do you look for?
Well, the important species on Tobago in the forest are the blueback manakin, the one I showed you on the video, the olivaceous wood creeper, the white-tailed saberwing, your special, the colored trogon, and the woodpeckers. These are some of the major species and interesting species as well. But added to that, we also get some North American migrants around now. You can see between August to April, we do get some North American migrants.
How do you feel that ecotourism contributes for you personally and your livelihood in Northeast Tobago, and also for communities as a whole?
Well, I think it contributes great success to me in a sense that, according to my job as a tour guide, it gives me a great pleasure to encourage the people, especially the people, even the locals, to come up in the countryside, not just the tourists only, to see what we have to offer in terms of nature. Because there's so much nature in Tobago that most of the people, they come into the countryside to look for the nature, places like the rainforest, and it's very important to educate the people about the nature.
For the community, ecotourism is very important in the northeast of Tobago, because a lot of people, a lot of tour guides, not even tour guides, but people who do food preparation, guest houses, right? Taxi drivers, right? The fishermen. It's very important for everybody, not only for tour guides alone, but also for the people who've been in it, that have to support it.